going out for the day and leave me to it? Mum.
So I jumped in my car and drove to Croxley Station. And let me tell you, I haven't been to London for a few years and I was actually really anxious and nervous. And then a train went past only to go to Northwood. I was like, oh my goodness. But as I was trying to work it all out with my brother on the phone, I met a couple of people coming through the ticket barrier who I knew. And they were like, uh-oh, we could take you to Rickmansworth. But then actually the guy in the ticket booth said, no, the next train is going all the way to Baker Street. Phew, thank goodness. So that train was an extra 10 minutes delayed. For goodness sake. The St Patrick's Day Parade is definitely happening because the train is finally here. Woohoo! This is the Arches in Hyde Park Corner. Look at the crocuses. I probably should have taken a shot to where that person is standing, but I never thought of that. See the floats! I see the floats! I don't know how I crossed though. Under here. Here is the Irish saint himself, St Patrick. I was actually chatting to a couple of people that was actually taking part in the parade as I was walking along here, and I was telling them how I haven't been here to this parade since 2016. In actual fact, I'll link in the description box below the photo link to my Flickr account so you can go and have a look at the photos from 2016. As I say later on in the video, I actually took photos on my SLR camera as well as videoing on my phone. So eventually I will get a link up on Flickr with this year's St Patrick's Day photos. This year was the 20th London St Patrick's Day Parade, where 50,000 people were expected to attend. What the? I actually have a better shot of this on my camera.
We got it here, Lena! Come on, it's Sunday morning, Lena! Listen up! Come on, those buses, don't make the most noise! That's what you made. You with me?
I've no idea who that chap was, but he was happy to wave to my camera. There's a Ritz. How often do you get to walk in the middle of the street of London? Not very. Sorry, I'm out of breath. It's a very long walk to Fortnum & Mason's where I stood to watch the parade. Well, this is Fortnum & Mason's in London. Unfortunately, my phone was still in my bag, so I had to dig around for my phone, so I missed the beginning of the 12 o'clock chimes. Sorry. 12 o'clock means the parade is due to start. Of course, it took 10 minutes before it got up to where I was, so it started at 10 past 12 for me. You hear the trucks just beginning to beat their horns? Yep, it's on its way. However, the steward was annoying me when I was standing here, so I ended up actually moving across. There were so many media people and paparazzi and everything. It was crazy. I was like, hang on, what? And then I soon realised Sadiq Khan and a few other of the London political people were actually at the beginning of the parade. So that's why there's a whole load of media scrum going on. I think watching the parade from here will be much better than where I was standing. And I'm glad I did actually move because it was a better vantage point. It's just getting too crowded over there. So I was like, no, I'm coming over here. Now, can I just say, it takes a lot of skill to hold your phone whilst recording and clicking away on your SLR camera at the same time. Here we go. I soon realised why there was a heavy presence of security. You'll see just why in a second. Present to you Sadiq Khan, the Mayor of London, just come into shop now. This is Sadiq Khan, and he is because he's just extended the ULEZ zone, the ultra low emission zone, and it's going to affect me trying to get to my clients' houses come April. Thanks, mate. Unless you are able to afford an electric car, you're going to have to spend a lot of money to get around. Thanks. When that truck does that right in your earlobes when it gets close to you, I was like, wow!
the gasworks was. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Set the night on fire. I spent the spring on the smoke.
By hook or by crook, I'm going to get selfies with St. Patrick.
Celebrate with me. It's a lovely day for it. Don't forget to tag me on the
St. Patrick with the famous screens around Piccadilly Circus.
so many people that are here and to celebrate. We're all having a good day. Good to see you all. Hello, Piccadilly Circus. I finally arrived. Here I am. St. Patrick. Good to see you all from here today. Having a bit of fun. Celebrate the Irish. Celebrate Ireland. Good to see you all. Good to see you all wearing green. Don't forget to tag me on the socials. After real St. Patrick, we're going to have a party. That's right, St. Patrick. I am famous for bringing people together.
Walked to Trafalgar Square to get in. However, I missed the entrance and had to walk all the way back round, but I decided actually let's nip to the loos in Cafe Nero. And when I came out of Cafe Nero, I realised I could see Big Ben. I was like, wow, that is so shiny and clean. It's the first time I'd seen it in years since it's been cleaned. Okay, you can get off your high horse. Big Ben is actually the bell and not that clock tower. That's actually the House of Parliament. Everyone calls it Big Ben, but it is also known as the Elizabeth Tower. So that is Trafalgar Square, and there is Nelson's Column. There you go, for all my friends abroad, Nelson's Column. And behind this is the National Gallery and St. Patrick's Day Parade stuff. And there's the lion. There's the other lion. Zoom out. There you go. This is Admiralty Arch looking very quiet with no traffic around. This is Admiralty Arch from the other side whilst I was queuing for the toilets in Cafe Nero. Found the entrance point into Trafalgar Square. I got to security where they made me throw away the water out of my water bottle. I was not impressed. But once in there, I found this spot and I stood here for about 10-15 minutes and had a good old look to see what was going on, but not much was happening on the stage. The presenter was just rambling on about something or another. So, I listened for a little while, then as nothing was really happening, I gave up and moved on. Oh, look who I bumped into again. St. Patrick! Now, I was about to head down these steps when I realised that one, it's really crowded down here, and two, I'm going to get squished. But to the right of me, right here, was actually a disabled area viewing. And the steward actually said to me, that you can see on the left here, actually, do you want to come in here? It'll be safer for you. And I had a cracking view of the stage with no one in front of me. Well, almost. I saw this act on stage called Crackhead, C-R-A-I-C, head, on stage. I only watched this act on stage as I was getting cold and tired, but at least I can say I've seen one act on the stage for St Patrick's Day. There was one other place I wanted to see in London before I went home, and that was M&M World in Leicester Square. But first of all, I came across this chap singing in Leicester Square. He seemed to have drawn a crowd. And next to the famous Swiss clock in Leicester Square too. Aha! Here it is, M&M World. Woohoo! Now, if you know me, you will know that red is my favourite colour, and my favourite M&M character is the red one, of course. But sadly, they didn't have the red t-shirt in the kids section in my size. Oh. And here's the blue M&M. Now I just have to find the yellow one and the red one. No, that's not the red one, Hannah. That's the photo on the wall. Oh look, I found him. Phew. Unfortunately, I never found the other ones. Sorry. Here you go, here's M&M World in all its glory. Well, from the basement anyway. I'm like a big kid in a sweet shop. Oh, hang on, this is a sweet shop. However, I decided to leave the sweets on the shelves in the sweet shop and decided to head off for a cup of coffee. Oh, and here's the London Hard Rock Cafe for all you fans out there. There is Eros, and there are the famous screens of London. And I'm going to now go on the Underground back home. I'm on a train to Watford, all on my own. First one on. Look, empty. Empty. Where should I sit? Let's do this. Go a bit further up here, I think. So St Patrick's Day parade is over for me. I'm tired. I was able to see the parade, and then I walked at the end of the parade along to Trafalgar Square, and it was easy to get in to begin with. And then I walked around the whole of the outside of Trafalgar Square area, went down to toilets, and then I got back into the queue to get into Trafalgar Square. Brilliant. And as I got down the steps, the guy, steward there, was like telling people to be disabled or young kids to go and stand here. And I said, look, can I come in here, please? He said, yeah, no problems. So I was able to get in. I had a great view of the stage. I saw a band on stage called Crackhead. Now, it's not C-I-C-K, it's C-R-A-I-C. It's the Irish, as in bum, head on stage. So I sat there for 45 minutes, watched their set, and then I got up and went. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Just the final steps to go, and then I'll be back at my car. As soon as I walked through the door, Blue jumped down from his cat bed and came and greeted me. I want to wish all my viewers a happy St Patrick's Day if you are celebrating, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!